I'm Melissa Wu from eXp Realty. So today I want to share with you professional standards of an open house. So we're professional, you're a professional, but we have to communicate. What does it mean? What are the standards and how I can make the best out of my open house? So in our group, Melissa Wu and Associates, we have open house showing standards and commitment. Commitment means that you promise and you agree and you will do it, right? So we have a list and we're very grateful that a lot of agents are recently joining us. Some are new, some are maybe experienced, but we have these best professional practices of an open house and we would like to share with you and we would like you to commit to this list. So number one, when you know that you're doing an open house, you know, in our group, we actually already have the CMA. CMA is a market competitive market analysis, right? So we prepare for it. In the analysis, it has like current active, current sold, and current expired listings. So we give that to you via our WhatsApp group. So please study it so you know the market. So you know, you want to be a professional, you want to have the competence, and you want to be able to communicate the information to anybody potentially maybe coming into the open house to hire you. And yeah, it's a great opportunity. You can also watch my 5 P's of an open house. That's also on my YouTube channel. That will explain more details to you, right? So number one is study the CMA that's already given to you, even if you are in our group. Number two is pull up expiry, right? So this is an opportunity for you to grow more listings, right? And then number three is door knock the expiry. So that should be done the days before the open house, right? Or you can do that anytime. You can pull up expiry in your own house, in your own house neighborhood. Number four is know the feature sheet. Print the feature sheet, the details information about the property. Read it, like the lot size, the age. Find out as much information as you can about the house. Find out the neighborhood, find out where is convenient for groceries, school, all those information. Be a nerd, right? Study as much information about the property as you can. If something you don't know, like rental or how many tenants or how long is their tenancy agreement, ask. Be prepared and not ask at the open house, right? So all this information you should study, or potential rental income, right? Often on Craigslist, you can find the potential rental income. So just do a little bit study. It takes about an hour and you will know and be an expert at the open house. Memorize the information, right? Know the feature sheet and watch the video. If there's a video or photos, watch it, preview it, right? And be excited. Be excited about hosting an open house. And then number five is always focus on positive aspects of the property, right? Do not express anything negative at the open house. You know, not every house you're going to show is like perfect, right? Even brand new house is not perfect. But if you bash it at the open house, so that's not nice, that floor is not even, look at the moss, well, you know, that's not how to sell a house. You have to think about what is the selling feature of a house when you're hosting it, right? Imagine somebody coming to hire you as their listing agent and you're saying negative things about the house. Before they even hire you, they would fire you, right? You want to be the agent they want to hire. You want to be pleasant. You want to handle the objection. So yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Potential Buyer, may I show you the value of this home? Do you know this lot is actually very huge? It's 12,000 square feet and, you know, it's a great investment property. You know, and it's so quiet inside, right? It's got lots of potential, right? If you want like a renovating company, perhaps I can introduce you. May I have your number? May I send you more information? You know, this is a great value. And I have a CMA, I can email that to you. May I keep in touch with you? This is your opportunity to shine and handle any objection, right? So, and then before the open house, you have to figure out the access. How do I get access? Will somebody open the door for me, or do I need to arrange the key? And is there a lockbox? So check. This is number 6, how to access the house. And if there is an alarm, right? That's very important. So, and then go to the open house early, right? If you're already superstar, you already went to the neighborhood, you went to door knocked expiry, you already drove by, you are number one. I tell you, you are more than 95% of the agent if you've done those ahead, right? You want to be with the crowd, don't do anything, just open the door, be a door opener or like a human lockbox. The choice is yours, right? We tell you these are the things that you can build up your business. So these are the actions you should take. So be at the open house. If you haven't studied, well, everybody say they're busy, it's up to you. So at least you have to be there minimum 30 minutes ahead. Minimum 30 minutes ahead. You know why? Because there's always going to be traffic, right? Traffic is not going away anywhere. So there's always going to be traffic. You might not find the place, and so many things can happen. If you just plan to be there on time, you will be considered late, right? And when you do go there early, what do? You open all the lights, make the house bright. If there is some tidying up you need to do, tidy it up. I've shown property where there is fruit flies everywhere. You know what I do? I clean it up. What's the big deal? This is your professional added value. Make the house a little bit like presentable. It doesn't kill you to even take out the garbage, right? If there's something you cannot do, you feel like, oh, I cannot do this, it's not my duty, then you take a picture. You take a picture of the situation, tell, the listing agent or tell the seller, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, this really needs improvement. Make a list of the deficiency, but don't talk about it, when there are guests coming in. You talk about that, before or after. I highly recommend this. Or, oh, Melissa, there's some garbage here. I took it out already, right? This is superstar. This is proactive. This is, doing your professional job and be above the crowd, okay? And then, find out about the alarm. And then when you leave, also, you should allocate yourself to be there about 5 to 15 minutes afterwards, right? Because sometimes there will be people coming just at 4 and then don't book an appointment like at 4:30, right? So there's always people coming in late. So expect to be there until like 4:30, 4:45, or sometimes 5 o'clock, right? If it's very busy. And then make sure when you leave that you leave the way you come in. Lock all the doors, lock all the windows, turn on the alarm, make sure that it's locked and double check. Because if you don't lock it, it's going to be a big problem, right? So it has actually happened quite often. Some agent forgot to lock the door. This is not acceptable. So very important that you double check. And of course, when you're hosting the open house, you have a sign says, please remove your shoes. And then if you have shoe cover, then, offer that to whoever comes in that don't want to remove their shoes. So that's important to have a sign in and have a Google Sheet sign in, right? We now operate with the Google sign in sheet. And if you want to keep track with the potential person that come in, add them to your WhatsApp, add them to your WeChat, call them on the spot. Your opportunity at the open house is to add to your database, capture the lead and verify the contact. When you just write it down, sometimes you go away and then you call, like by the time you get home, maybe 6, and then you're having dinner, you have no time to follow up. And then, then tomorrow you call and then it's a wrong number. Then what do? Nothing. You cannot do anything because it's wrong number. You have to verify the phone number at the open house. The way to do it is call that number right away and tell them, may I send you electronic copy of the floor plan via WhatsApp or WeChat? Do you use those? May I know? Can I keep in touch with you through that? Ask for permission. And then sign in the Google Sheet. That way we have it in our database. And can we send you regular information? Sometimes the open house not fit for them. May I have the opportunity to meet with you for coffee chat and see how I can help you to navigate and get to your real estate goal, right? What do they want to do? So help them navigate through the shifting market and then book an appointment, right? Your job at the open house, of course, do the professional task and also book appointment and capture lead, right? And then so you turn off all the lights and then you can leave, but allow yourself lots of time. And then and one more thing is try to not let people use the toilet. I check all the bathrooms, I cover the lids, right? And put a note there, do not use, because just for like sanitary reasons, I don't like people come to the open house for toilet. So it's not, I don't recommend it at all because sometimes, make a mess and unsanitary. So if there is exception, if there's children, but really especially if it's a new house. I try to put a tape over it and not let people use it. So, yeah, I mean, if they use it and it's dirty, then please flush it for them, right? So that happens. So, and then always smile, right? Greet people with a smile. Do something extra. Make your open house nice. Have some nice music. Bring like some treats. Like it's Halloween, you know, you can easily buy some candies for like $5 and distribute. Would you like a candy? Happy holidays and welcome to, you know, happy Sunday, happy Saturday, happy whatever day. And then may I show you the home? My name is Melissa, right? I'm going to be showing you the home. By the way, do you have an agent? Be friendly and talk about the house because now you memorized it, remember? This is a beautiful neighborhood. This is excellent value and it's only like 5 minutes to like the SkyTrain or, you know, on the highway. It's very close to the highway, quick access to like Vancouver or like, you know, different area close to the school. You have to show them, sell. This is your opportunity. If there's something negative, don't talk about it right now. You know, you can write it down and then share with whoever you want to later. But as the host, you have to sell and be positive. And then next, we want to continue on is, okay, so remember in our group, we send you the Dropbox link with all the information. So make sure you review those, read the feature sheet, know the hood queue, study the CMA, prepare the Google Sheet sign in. You sign it in so you have all the leads, you know, show the house and keep track. Add people to your contact on the spot and have postcards ready, give and show, right? Tour them around the house. And minimum, okay, one more thing, why the reason we need to at least 30 minutes is you have to install directional signs, right? Order some signs, put your name there. If you don't have it, you can, you know, borrow from us. But at least you need to have 6 to 10 signs, put it everywhere on the major road. It's your exposure time, right? If, you know, even be there an hour early to set it all up. You know, some agents I've seen, they put balloons. Balloons draw people in. Balloons are a great prop, right? So have those. That's why you need to be early. And that's what you know, if you want to be successful, you want to be a professional, these are the things you have to do, right? And we're going to send out a commitment letter. This is your commitment to host a successful professional open house. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.